Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Bloodline saga in WWE took a new turn this week when Solo Sikoa returned and brutally attacked Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns is expected to miss Elimination Chamber 2025, adding another twist to the road to WrestleMania 41. Many fans feel that the long-running storyline has lost some of its intrigue. In this article, we will explore 6 ways Triple H can revive the family drama in WWE. One way to revive the Bloodline saga is by introducing Nia Jax into the mix. The irresistible force has a real-life connection to the Bloodline, making her inclusion a realistic possibility. Adding Jax to the storyline would allow WWE to extend the family drama to the women's division, creating fresh and compelling angles. This move could breathe new life into the program and make it more engaging. Furthermore, Fatu and Nia Jax's potential pairing could allow the Bloodline to wreak havoc in the company again. Jey Uso is the winner of the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. However, the YET Master has yet to decide on his opponent for WWE WrestleMania 41. In the meantime, it seems that Jey will choose Gunther, setting up a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania 41. One way to revive the Bloodline saga would be by having Jey Uso win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Seeing the OG Bloodline member capture a world title would be a fantastic way to generate buzz around the family drama again. Roman Reigns currently has the Eula Fala in his possession and appears to be portraying a babyface character in WWE. However, one way to revive the Bloodline saga would be to turn the tribal chief into a villainous star once again. Following this, WWE could position Reigns as the leader of a new bloodline. As of now, Solo Sikoa controls the heel faction, but Reigns' return as a heel would allow him to assume leadership of the group. This storyline shift would be a major twist in the Bloodline saga, especially as we head toward WrestleMania 41. The Rock has been one of the biggest names in the Bloodline saga, but things took an unexpected turn when the final boss seemingly turned babyface and embraced Cody Rhodes last month. Many fans believe this angle diminished the momentum the Great One had built within the family drama. However, one way to revive the storyline could be by bringing The Rock back into the mix in his final boss persona. This inclusion would undoubtedly be loved by fans and could set up a highly anticipated dream match between The Rock and Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa made his return on WWE SmackDown this week and attacked Cody Rhodes, seemingly confirming that he remains a villain. However, turning Sikoa babyface could be one way to revive the Bloodline saga. A heroic run for the self-proclaimed tribal chief could open new possibilities, including a potential feud between him and Fatu. Some fresh storylines would undoubtedly reignite fan interest and bring new excitement to the Bloodline saga. The Bloodline saga has witnessed several twists and turns, especially with WWE introducing new stars into the storyline. This is why Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Fatu are now part of the ongoing Bloodline arc. One way to further revive the family drama could be by adding even more Bloodline members to the program. Hikuleo and Lance Anoa'i are already expected to debut in the near future and join the storyline. While Lance has competed on Raw in the past, he has yet to make his first in-ring appearance as an official member of the roster. Their inclusion would bring a fresh dynamic to the saga and help revitalize the entire plot. The Bloodline has been WWE's most dominant faction of the modern era, led by Roman Reigns in a legendary 3-year run as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. However, with cracks forming and betrayals weakening the once invincible group, WWE faces a critical decision. How can they revive the Bloodline storyline and keep it fresh for fans? Here are 6 bold and creative ways WWE can breathe new life into the Bloodline. From the emergence of a new final boss, to Fatu's rise, shocking debuts, and a potential ultimate heel turn for Roman Reigns. For years, Roman Reigns has claimed to be the tribal chief, the head of the table. But what if there's someone even higher in the family's hierarchy? Enter a true final boss, The Rock. The Rock's rumored WWE return could be used to shake up the Bloodline entirely. He could claim that Roman has failed as a leader, with his reign collapsing under his ego. The Rock, the legitimate Hollywood megastar, and one of wrestling's greatest icons, could return to set things right. Potential storyline. The Rock arrives to challenge Roman's authority, claiming that the Bloodline should belong to a leader who represents family, not just himself. He aligns with Jacob Fatu as the new enforcer and potential next tribal chief. The Bloodline splits into factions, forcing Roman to prove himself all over again, leading to an inevitable showdown at WrestleMania. A Bloodline civil war with The Rock at the helm would be must-watch television and could redefine WWE for the next decade. Jacob Fatu, one of the most dangerous Samoan wrestlers in modern wrestling, is rumored to be WWE bound. His arrival would completely shift the Bloodline dynamic. Here's how WWE could book his debut. Solo Sikoa is running the Bloodline in Roman's absence, but chaos ensues. Paul Heyman, seeing things unravel, calls in Jacob Fatu as a hired enforcer. Jacob immediately takes out Solo, establishing himself as the Bloodline's new muscle. Roman returns, only to find Jacob Fatu questioning his leadership. This sets up a Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa feud, a power struggle within the Bloodline, and the eventual moment where Jacob Fatu betrays Roman, forcing the tribal chief to fight for his throne once again. To shake things up, new faces need to enter the story, either as allies or as challengers to the Bloodline's dominance. Potential recruits for the Bloodline: Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa, Gorillas of Destiny. They bring legitimacy and expand the Bloodline's power. Zilla Fatu, Umaga's son, a next-generation powerhouse to continue the dynasty. Lance Anoa'i could be positioned as an underdog family member proving himself. Potential rivals for the Bloodline: Jacob Fatu siding with Cody Rhodes to destroy Roman. Braun Breaker leading an anti-Bloodline faction. The Usos recruiting allies like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to take down their family. By introducing new faces, WWE keeps the story fresh, unpredictable, and full of surprises. Roman has already been the biggest heel in WWE for years. But what if he takes it even further and betrays his own family entirely? Roman blames the Bloodline for his downfall, claiming they were never worthy of standing by his side. He brutally attacks Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, showing he has no loyalty left. He aligns with outsiders, perhaps forming a new faction with non-Samoan stars to prove he doesn't need his family. This sets up a Roman versus the Bloodline war, where his own Bloodline fights to take him down. This version of Roman would be his darkest character yet, a man willing to destroy his own family just to maintain his power. What if Roman Reigns isn't the final Bloodline leader? Jey Uso's character arc has been one of the best in WWE history, going from Roman's lackey to a main event superstar. With Jimmy Uso betraying him, Jey's redemption arc could see him reclaim his family's honor by becoming the new leader of the Bloodline. Potential storyline: Roman continues to spiral, losing control of his faction. Jey, backed by Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, challenges Roman for leadership. At a major PPV, WrestleMania, or SummerSlam, Jey defeats Roman, finally ending his reign. This would complete a 4-year Bloodline story arc, making Jey one of WWE's biggest stars in the process. What if the Bloodline didn't just dominate WWE, but crossed into other promotions? The Bloodline invades TNA, recruiting talent from outside WWE. Roman sends Solo and Jacob Fatu to NXT, ensuring their control extends into the future. The Bloodline makes appearances in Japan, targeting NJPW's top stars. A global takeover would make the Bloodline feel bigger than just WWE, cementing their dominance in wrestling history. Despite recent setbacks, the Bloodline remains WWE's most compelling story. Whether through a new final boss, Jacob Fatu's arrival, shocking betrayals, or an ultimate heel turn by Roman Reigns, WWE has the opportunity to elevate this storyline to new heights. The question is, who will stand at the head of the table when the dust settles?